following an officer-involved shooting in Oxnard. And residents say one of the people killed was an innocent bystander.
My name is Alfonso Limon, and we are in Oxnard, California. This is my parents' home in La Colonia neighborhood. This is my brother's room, his memorial. He was killed October 13, 2012 by 9 Oxnard police officers. That day when he was killed, now that I look back on it, it's very hard because the whole day I kept feeling like, go to your mom's, go to your mom's. Like something just kept telling me, you need to go to your parents' house. But I didn't listen to that voice inside of me. And sure enough, about 10 minutes after we got home, I get the phone call from an aunt. And she just said, something happened to one of your brothers. You need to come to the house. She said, don't drive, just come. I kept asking, what's wrong? Where is he? What happened? And she just said that he was shot. Alfonso and my brother had out of the work together. They had gone jogging at the track at Pacifica High School, and they were walking back home when they encountered the pursuit that the Oxnard Police Department was doing, and they shot my brother Alfonso, and Gerardo managed to get out of the I guess the bullet spray or whatever you would call it, and he saw when my brother was shot. It just seems like the behavior when they come in here, they just assume that people are doing something wrong. Like they just, we've heard people just getting pulled over, and people don't feel safe around them. And that's my feeling now with them. Like, they did this to my brother. What else are they capable of? We're here in my brother Alfonso's room, and these are several things that we had up at his memorial site. This was one of them with several pictures of him. That's him in the black shirt with my niece, Kiana. Dog tags that one of my cousins had made for him. And just his pictures and candles. Alfonso, I love you and miss you so much. You will always be in my heart. We will see each other again one day. Te quiero mucho, Alfonsito, cuídate. May you rest in peace. Love you always and forever, your big sis, Becky. I don't want to believe that he's gone. Now that you've had a chance to see my brother's room, I'd like to take you over to where he was shot and killed. We're going to meet Francisco Romero there. He's the one who's being charged with the 5 infractions by the Oxnard Police Department, and we will meet him there. So we're walking through La Colonia. This is Roosevelt Avenue, and this is the neighborhood that's known for having gang problems. The police are always in here, with the gang junction. It's something that we see them here often. It just has a bad reputation. I think mainly it's the reputation that the police has caused, because we've lived here for over 10 years and we've never really experienced anything horrible other than the killing of my brother. There's been people pulled over and you see one cop car, and then all of a sudden you see 3, 4 cars come in, and it's just the abuse of the power. You could be pulled over for not putting your signal on, and they make you feel like you did something horribly wrong and you're going to go to jail because you're in La Colonia and you must be up to something wrong. It makes the community feel fearful. it just makes you feel like anything that you do, they're watching constantly, and it's just scary to know that they have that kind of attitude towards this part of the city.
This is where Alfonso Limon, along with his brother, spent their last hours on that evening of October 13th, 2012, and they were here exercising. From here, they leave and have to cross through this neighborhood. The fact that these homes are coming in, and the redevelopment in downtown that have pushed the city to put things like the injunction, and the cops to come down and say, how can we contain the Mexican people in that area? We're actually going to go meet Alfonso Limon's sister down at the area where he was shot by the police.
So we're getting to where my brother was shot. This is where we keep the flowers and the candles, and the poster. This is where we come every month, and we get together, we pray. It's kind of hard being here, but we're here. He was shot right here. This is where he was. There was bullet holes in that fence right there. There was bullet holes in the palm tree. That's the building that was sprayed with the bullets. Here comes Francisco. He's been a great help.
Should we put this up?
Yeah, please,
Yeah.
can you?
No problem. Alfonso Limon, was here on his knees basically. So what we're looking at here is the fence to the building that's right behind where Alfonso was shot, and here you could see that it was patched up. We actually have photographs of the bullet holes, right? That pierced and melted through this and spiraled out and ricocheted out this way. And so we're here in the heart of the neighborhood La Colonia, right? This was the first injunction zone that they ever put in Oxnard. There's 2 injunctions. The injunction creates a scenario where it's like a free-for-all for the cops, especially the gang unit, right, which is the one that is the most militarized, right, on the way they approach the community, how they break down doors when they're doing raids, how they treat you. We would go to the city council. We said, you need to do something about the approach on how the cops are treating our community. A few months after that is when they killed Michael Mahoney. And we returned to the council and the police, and we said, you need to have some type of accountability. Put a board in place that has accountability. Not even a month after that. That was September. In October, that's when this happened here. It wasn't that long ago where if a cop killed somebody in the community, nobody would come and speak out because they were afraid to speak out against the cops. But we kind of pushed it. We broke that glass ceiling, as they say, and we said, we are not afraid to speak out directly to you, even though we know you have your badges and your guns. We have a right to protest you. And so the families seeing that and have now breathed that in and have taken it upon themselves to be the ones in the forefront, to be the ones going to the council, to be the ones leading the marches, to be the ones doing vigils every month in memory of their lost children.
I think if we didn't have these marches going on, the conference, if we just didn't have all these people around us, we'd be a mess right now.
Yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate it.